great. This is perfect timing. It's like a sign from God.
I wouldn't go that far.
Call me Lisa Ann, Bob. No need to be so formal. We'll be working together a lot in the future.
Yes, well, thank you, Lisa Ann. I'd like to introduce Willow and Oliver. They're actors from the theater company that rehearses down here in the basement. I should say formally rehearsed. It's my understanding that the council feels that arrangement should end.
We were hoping that you would reconsider. We think that we could be a valuable part of your mission. See, I've created a series of one-man shows about the Bible. They'd be super cheap to produce, and they could make money for the church.
I'm intrigued. I was a theater major in college, you know.
I did not know that. How fascinating.
Oh, yes. I played Maria in The Sound of Music. Joe, a dear, a female dear.
Ray, a drop of gold.
That's awesome.
Now the wheels are turning. The outreach committee was just wondering how to best reach out to the homosexuals, to let them know that they don't have to be homosexual, they can change. And where better to find homosexuals than in the theater?
Is that true?
Oh, Bob, you are so innocent. I think that's wonderful.
Yeah, it's true. They do have a lot of homosexuals in the theater.
If they found Jesus and the love of a good woman, all that could change.
Aw, see, Oliver, there's hope. Mrs. Roberts, would you like to see our show? I think it would be perfect for your mission because it's Sodom and Gomorrah. Perfect!
Should I start from the beginning?
No, you just jump right in where you left off, honey.
Okay, you were at the part where they go to Lot's place.
Right. And Lot was right to be worried. Word soon got around that a couple of very good-looking guys were staying at Lot's place. Soon, a big mob of men gathered outside of Lot's door.
Hey! Send those two guys out here! We want to have sex with them! Yeah, fresh meat! Squeal like a pig!
And Lot began to get very nervous for the sake of his guests. He came up with a plan. He stepped outside the door and addressed the big, ugly mob. Listen, guys, these are my guests in here. What would you have me do? Throw them out onto the street? Whatever happened to that good old-fashioned sodomite hospitality?
Enough chit-chat! Get them out here! We want to see those sweet buns!
Now, that would be wicked. But I do have an alternative. I have two lovely daughters. Virgins, both of them. You can have them. You can do whatever you want to them, but please don't do anything to my guests.
Out of our way, old man!
And the crowd gathered around Lot, and they backed him up against his iron door, and he tried to open it, but the crowd pressed against the door, and he couldn't open it. The men were all big, and ugly, and hairy, and gay! And Lot began to sweat just a little bit, but then suddenly the door burst open, and the angels grabbed Lot and pulled him back into the house, and bolted the door with triple-thick titanium locks. The crowd howled with anger, and then the angels said...
Hold on a minute. Let's discuss a plot point here.
Wait, don't you just want to hear the rest of this first?
I know the rest of the story. This daughter bit bothers me. It doesn't look good if Lot is willing to allow his daughters to have sex out of wedlock.
Well, it's in the Bible like that.
But honey, most people have no idea what's in the Bible, and we can't go and ruin it for them. We are trying to show what it is like for a good heterosexual man to face down a mob of raging homosexuals and tell them, no, you may not have sex with other men. It is a wicked thing. Lot has to be a good example.
Well, what about the part where he has sex with his daughters?
We won't mention that either. We'll just end the show at the part where Lot's wife turns into a pillar of salt. That can be a lesson on the dangers of wifely disobedience. Or curiosity killed the cat. We'll see what audience feedback has to say about that.
So I can take this as a definite yes? We can continue to rehearse here in the basement?
For the time being. If I can get a few well-heeled donors interested, we might be able to build a small playhouse for our new Christian missionary theater.
Oh, thank you, Jesus!
The Lord works in mysterious ways.
Doesn't he just?
Yes! What time will you and Leslie be having me over for dinner tonight?
5 o'clock.
Oh, yes. That would be ecstasy. You and me and Leslie. Grooving on a Sunday afternoon.
Wow, guys, you did it! I am so impressed. Oh, and Oliver, Mrs. Roberts wants you to lead the new homosexual rehabilitation group. It's called Straighten Up and Fly Right.
But what if I can't?
Oh, that would not be good, I'm afraid. That could jeopardize everything.
No, he'll do it.
Well, I'm so proud of you, Oliver, for having the courage to change. Tell me, when did you first realize you were a homosexual?
Very recently.